Hello today, and today we're going to have a game of Line of Fire on the Sinclair ZX Spectrum, and you can hear some 8Y music going on, so that only means one thing: this is the 1 to 8K version. Now this is a game I have never played before in the arcades. This is based on the I think it came out in 1990 arcade game by SEGA, which is a shoot 'em up Operation Thunderbolt style game. I think it's one or two players simultaneously. As far as I know, the arcade cabinet had sort of like a couple of machine guns or Uzis or something like that. Never seen it, but I think Operation Thunderbolt. It's basically Sega's take on Operation Thunderbolt. Right, let's see how this plays. So far I've reviewed it on the CPC and Commodore 64, and I've been disappointed so far. Now, this is the version I got ported to the CPC. When I played the CPC version, I just knew straight away it's a Spectrum port. Right, so I think it's all the same layout as the CPC version. It's a joystick to move and spacebar is for your grenades. Well, let's put it this way: this plays better than the CPC version. It looks the same. I'd even go to say it plays better than the Commodore 64 version. Yes, I've tried to play it on the arcades, but I cannot get the arcade version working. I would have liked to have seen that version or played it, but no, can't get it working, so there'll be no arcade version as of any time soon. Oh, we've got some nice sound effects going on here. Can hold the fire button down, I don't know why I'm not. So we've got some health packs going on here. Just like the CPC version, we've got danger. Well, I know I'm in fucking danger. There's people shooting at me. Why wouldn't I be in danger if there was people shooting at me? Yeah. I'm supposed to get those at the top. I don't know. So on the CPC version, I did manage to get off level 1. Commodore 64 version I didn't. So if I can get off the level 1 on the CPC version, I should be able to get off level 1 on this version. Right. So use your grenades. See, with this version, like the CPC version, it doesn't tell you how many grenades I've got, where the Commodore 64 version told me how many grenades I've got. Even the animation on this is shit. Look at the way they're moving about. Well, I've got one. I've done it. Hooray. I thought makes sense for me to get off this level like I did on the CPC. Okay. Right, do we have to sit through the music? Clearly we've got to sit through the music. Why? You didn't have to do that. Well, CPC version you didn't have. I don't think it was. It was, but you could just. I think it was shorter. I think you could continue, but I don't know. This is really struggling as well when it gets to this level. Not as bad as the CPC version, mind you, but this is definitely struggling. Well, I will summarise right now. Out of the 8-bit versions, I'd say the Spectrum version is the pick of the bunch, I guess. But the other question, is it worth 10 quid of your money? Absolutely no. This is not Operation Wolf at all. Not that sort of quality. But then again, it is done by US Gold or fucking well, they farmed it out to it. I think it was the same it done the CPC version. Creative Materials Limited, I've never heard of them. Probably on the same fucking, it's probably on par with fucking likes of Tiertex. They just churn out any old shit. Yeah, this is not very good. Especially not on this level. I did prefer the first level because it was a little bit more, even though it's jerky, but it was playable. This is really slow. This is really struggling. And they ported this to the CPC and it was even more slower. Just lazy programming. Just lazy fucking programming. Oh, now it's faster because there's nothing going on. Just get these choppers. Oh, I didn't want to waste that. Fuck it. Oh, I done it! Got off level 2! Amazing! But why do we have to sit through the music? Why can't I just push a button on a fire button and carry on with the game? No, we've got to sit through this fucking music. Why? To give the composer some love. Oh, fuck off. If I wanted to sit through that, I'll make my own mind up. Here we go. Oh, now we're going forwards. Now we're on a boat. And it really is slowing down now. This is... yeah, I hate to imagine what this level would have been like on the CPC. If it's really slow on the Spectrum, just imagine how slower it would have been on the CPC. Because it was a direct port. It would have been way, way unplayable. It is on the borderline on the Spectrum here of being unplayable because it's just so slow. The crosshairs are very, very unresponsive. But then again, it's US Gold, isn't it? They don't give a fuck about... I think 1990 they really wasn't giving a shit. They never really gave a shit, really, on the CPC and Spectrum or Amiga. They only fucking seem to care about the Commodore 64. Even their quality, even the quality on the Commodore 64 was going downhill towards the late 80s, 90s. They really couldn't be bothered anymore. I think it tells you that at the bottom how many grenades you got. So, what is it? You share grenades then, I take it, if you're playing 2-player. Okay. Yeah, this is really juttery now. Really juttering along. Oh, what's this? What's this? What's this? Oh. Oh my god, now it's really slowed down. Have that. Let's have another go. Oh, what's going on? What's... do I have to shoot these things? Do I have to shoot it down? What's shooting it? What the hell's going on? Right, okay. They're shooting at me. I didn't know what it was. Yeah, but it doesn't do nothing. That thing's just a waste of time. It doesn't do nothing because you can't shoot. You can't go through. Oh, fuck it hell. In this version you do get... oh, I've done it. I think in this version... how the hell did my life go up and come back down again? And you got to sit through the music again. Why? Why do we have to sit through the music every time you complete a level? Oh yeah, marvellous. Alright, now we're going forward again. Hang on, where's my crosshair? Where's my crosshair? Oh, it's down there. It's going so slow I couldn't see where it was. It was really... missed that. This is not a very good game. It really isn't. As I said, I'm comparing this to Operation Wolf. And Operation Wolf was a really good conversion on the Spectrum. And it was on the CPC and Commodore 64. So Ocean done a really good job on Operation Wolf. Weren't so good with Operation Thunderbolt, mind you, but I'll sooner play Operation Thunderbolt than this. Oh, I'm going to run out of life. I ain't got... Oh no! Sorry about that. I fucking clicked off the emulator. Nah, I'm not having another go at this. I won't be having another go. I'll still say it's better than the CPC and Commodore 64 version. But this is not a very good game. It really isn't. So you do get lives on this. It seems like you do. Commodore 64 version, you only got one life. So I really couldn't see hardly any of the game. And not only that, the Commodore 64 version kept on crashing. So at least we're getting a long gameplay out of this. This is my first go on this version, and I'm already on the full level. But it is really struggling though. It's not a nice experience to play. It really isn't. Oh, now it speeds up. Now we're fighting a World War II bomber. I ain't got no... What do I do? Shoot the engines? I'm being... Bloody hell. Oh, it's game over. And we've got to sit through the music just to take us back to the title pages, I presume. Yeah, that's just bollocks. Why do we have to sit through that music every time I fucking complete a level? That's why. There's no point to that. Why? Let's sum up the game then. If you're going to play an 8-bit version, play it on the Spectrum. CPC version is a port and it really is slow. Commodore 64 version just looks plain and boring and crashes. You only get the one life in that version. This version suffers from slowdown because maybe it's doing too much, but at least I've got onto the 4th level. But it's not worth 10 quid. Why am I oh fucking hell, this version crashes. And why is it taking me back to the 48k screen where it was on the 1 to 8k screen? I don't know, it might be emulation issues, I don't know, with this version at least. At least with the CPC version it didn't crash. Commodore 64 version crashed, now it's the Spectrum version's crashed. But at least we saw 4 levels of the game. Yeah, it's certainly a game that I won't be coming back to. It's nothing good about this really. I mean, graphically it looks okay, but why would you want to play this when you can play Operation Wolf, which is better, or even Operation Thunderbolt? I suppose that did have problems, but I think I'd rather play that than this. Yeah, nothing great really about this game at all. It's lots of slowdown. Anyway, I'm going to end this now. Thank you so much for watching. Till next time, and goodbye.